the first worksheet you have should say comparing numbers. Which is what we'll be doing first. So I'm just going to go through the definitions of each of the symbols they're asking you to do. It says compare the numbers using this symbol, or this symbol. So we're going to use green. This means greater than. The next one, orange, less than. Red, equal to. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the first problem with you guys. It says 2, 3, 4, 6, and then you have this little line here, and then 2, 3, 3, 8. Now, looking at the numbers, these start with 2s, 3s, and then the next one has a 4, and this one has a 3, which means that this one on the right is greater than. So obviously we're going to be using the greater than symbol. Look at number 2, and it says 429 with your little blank here, and 909. So right off the bat, when we're looking at this, this one starts with a 4, this one starts with a 9, and so the 4 is obviously a smaller number, it's less than. So it might get a little confusing. You have to look at the number on the left. Always the number on the left. We're going to look at worksheet number 2, which is ordering numbers. What that means is you're placing them, in this case, from least to greatest. So I'm going to do example number 3 for you guys. So the numbers we're given are 980, 120, and 11,313. So least obviously means smallest, and just looking at these 3 numbers, we know that this number is really big. And then these are the smaller ones. So these are both 3-digit numbers. How to tell if one is larger than the other, you look at the first digit of each one. This one says 9, this one says 1, so obviously this one is greater. Since we're going from least to greatest, this one is smaller, so this one goes first. And then this one, and then this one. Going on to problem solving, we are going to do problem 2. I think problem 2 is good to start off. Sarah and 4 friends bought apples at the store. Sarah bought 11 apples. The 4 friends bought 29 apples together. How many apples did they have total? So this is Sarah, right? And then these are her 4 friends. Sarah bought 11, and her 4 friends bought 29. They're asking you what they bought in total. So all together, obviously you'd add, so 29 plus 11. We're looking 9 plus 1 equals 10, which you take the last digit, put it here. First digit, put it here. 1 plus 2 equals 3, 3 plus 1 equals 4. So your answer would be 40 apples. Always remember to put a little word at the end, because these are word problems. Okay, I'm going to also work through number 4 with you guys. It says, Busy and 3 friends baked cookies. Busy baked 130, Matt baked 140, and Sage baked 130. Alexis baked 10. Who baked equal amounts of cookies? Who baked the most amount of cookies? So, if we're looking at this, Busy, which you're going to put with the B, just B. 130, Matt 140, Sage baked 130, and Alexis baked 10. So the first question asks who baked equal amounts. So we're just looking for the ones that have the same numbers, which is a B, Busy, and a Sage. So your answer for the first one would be Busy and Sage baked the same amount of cookies. And then the second question said, who baked the most amount of cookies? So 10 is obviously the smallest number. 130 and 140. 140 is the greatest number, so Matt baked the most cookies. That would be your second answer. The most is 4E and 4B. Okay, going on. The next worksheet that we have says rounding numbers, which is a little complicated. Says the directions say round each number to the nearest 1,000. So the rules of rounding are basically, okay, first number, we're just going to go right into it. It says 64,488. This is in the ones house. This is in tens house, hundreds house, thousands house, 10,000s house. So first thing it says round to the nearest 1,000, which is right here. But anything above that we know will stay the same. So just bring the 6 down because it is above that and it will stay the same. When we're rounding, you want to take the thousands house, but look at the number before it. So if the number before it is less than 5, so 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0, you're going to make the number into a 0 and everything after it. So the 4 stays the same and everything after it becomes a 0. But if we look at a number like number 6, which is 3,954, ones house, 10 house, hundreds house, and thousands house, there's nothing more, so you don't need to move anything. When we look at, this is the thousands house, looking at the number before it, which is a 9, and the rule of rounding is anything more than 5, or 5 and anything more than 5, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you're going to move the number up 1. So this one is a number 9. A number that's higher than 9, 1 higher than 9 is 10, except 10 is a 2-digit number, and so we're going to fix that by putting a 0 here, and then adding the 1 to the 3, which is 4, and then moving these numbers into 0. So the number you get is 4,000. So it says, the next one says, round each number to the nearest 10,000. So we're going to look at the first one, which is 1,539,000. Now this is the ones house, tens house, hundreds house, thousands house, 10,000s house. So we know that anything above the 10,000s house stays the same. So, like so, we're looking at 10,000s house and we're looking at the number before it, which is a 9. Now, that means that the number you're going to change the 9 to is a 10. But the thing is that 10 is a 2-digit number. We only want a 1-digit number. So we're going to take the 0, replace the 9 with the 0, take the 1 and add it to the 3, and then everything else is all zeros. So just bring these down, basically. So this is your answer. 1,540,000. And that's it. Yay.